What's up, Immortals? It's your homeboy GM with Yu-Gi-Oh! Chapter 163. We're gonna do a live reaction, so let's get into this. But before I continue this video, let me just remind you that it is very important to encourage the manga industry by purchasing the official releases, because it's really important to give credit to the people that put their efforts into making those things happen. You can find them online at your local bookstore, or better yet, you can even download legally the digital versions. They're just much cheaper, and that's what I did. That's what I do with every monthly issue of Yu-Gi-Oh! Also, please encourage my own manga project called Heart of Wildfire. The link is down below. Please donate whatever you can, or share with your friends, or whatever help that you can provide. It is much appreciated. Thank you so much. So the last time we read Yu-Gi-Oh! It was Jinbei versus Juzo. The battle came to a ultimate climax, and we still don't know who's gonna win, who's gonna lose. But you know what? Let's get into this chapter right now to see how this battle will conclude or just continue. Okay, so I remember, well, we remember in the previous chapter that Jinbei was teaching something to Juzo, and more showing something. It's called the Board of Non and Supreme Polarity. Basically, it let him see what's going on around him, like it was on a game board, and that switcheroo ability that he's been using all these years, it lets him actually pick the whatever he wants to move and just place it wherever he wants to. And I think that when he is over the board, like I'm gonna say, he doesn't have to move his hands to use the switcheroo ability. I think that it's like an upgrade version of the usual switcheroo, at least from what I'm seeing. Holy shit! Oh my fucking god! And Jinbei just, he did a switcheroo move and he obliterated Juzo's head off bloody clean. Like, wow. Like, I'm saying this shit and it is gruesome. Holy fuck. Okay, so now Jinbei, he just actually he's now confronting the parasite possessing Juzo's body, and that parasite decided to fly at Jinbei's head off, and Jinbei decided to paralyze him with what is called the constant switcheroo. The problem is, with that ability, he can't move while maintaining that constant ability. But on the other hand, like Jinbei said, the thing is with Juzo, he might be good with his arm and swords, but without limbs, he's no good. So and apparently, I think that some people are gonna come to remove that parasite. Let me see in the next page. No, not exactly, but I think that we're returning to the board of non-polarity and polarity and non whatever it was. You don't want the game board, all right? Let's just call it like that. We're returning to the game board. The parasite seems to have grown another body. You said you can't do anything, Jinbei Shishido? Then I won't need Juzo's skills with a sword. The parasite sort of created this ghoulish, disgusting body, and he's trying to cut towards Jinbei, but we're returning to the board. Yeah, they've been displaced again to the game board where Jinbei can see everything. And yeah, seriously, this ability is really neat. Really. Okay, so we get a little flashback from World War II where Jinbei participated in. Apparently, he doesn't know how he got this power, but he knew he got it at World War II during the drop of the atomic bomb over Japan. Jinbei was able to see the omniscient perspective from which he was. He saw everything. He just had time to displace his own body out of the bomb radius, and he was able to be safe like that. And Juzo mentions could it be an awakening, but Jinbei replies, awakening, but to what? I think that this brings a nice perspective about immortals and their powers, because as awesome as they are, this is the first time that I'm seeing, well, one of the rarest time I would say, because we're told that we've seen him evolve in his powers. I think it's one of the rarest time where we see immortals evolving their powers, like to a dramatic, to a no, to a drastic way, in a very high level way, if you ask me. So with that said, sky is the limit, at least for now, because we can discover more about other immortals' powers over the course of the series. Whoa! Apparently, when Jinbei was over the board when Juzo cut off his head and exploded to bits, apparently that was a gamble because Jinbei, if I'm not mistaken, was able to reassemble his every single piece of his brain and head back to how it was, so he couldn't die. That's that's phenomenal. Like wow, we get a funny moment there with Jinbei telling, because right now he's holding Juzo's head that is infected with the parasite, and of course he's losing his grip over it because he's reaching his limit. And I think it's funny to see this funny master apprentice moment between those two. It shows a deep connection that they had. After all, they've been together for centuries, and I think it's good that Jim is trying to reach out to him because that parasite thing, that's not Juzo. Like he's better than that. And even though if Juzo qualifies these powers as something that would put him as par with gods and making him called the strongest and all that, Jinbei is like, well, unlike your sword skill, this is just some mystery power that fell into my lap. And at the same time, this when I use this, it's 70 against 30. Like I could have died. So this power is the power that Jinbei has, as powerful and ideal it is. Um, it doesn't assure him victory. Like if he's not careful, then he's gone for good. So we go back into real time combat. The parasite has been, well, I think its body has been squashed to smithereens, like the body that the parasite was using. Okay, now Juzo only have a head. Like, can he regenerate from that? Okay, the person was talking, and Jimmy just threw a sword into its eye, and it gave back the control to Juzo. Yeah, so I think that the battle is pretty much over at that point. But man, if when I look back, this battle was incredibly dynamic, risky, dramatic. Seriously, one of the best battles that I've seen in Yu-Gi-Oh! Older. It's incredible. We get a bit of new information about his powers. Apparently, Jinbei did some research about his powers some centuries ago, but he gave it up. And the thing that he came up with that he found was a power called what's the name? Habijina, the divine eye to see karmic destination, higher powers to traverse time and space. And to be honest, that is not too far fetched because his powers really can bend time and space in a way. Or if it's not able to do that yet, it will be able to do that over time. Oh my god, what the hell? No, no, not Dana. Come on. Oh. Okay, like Jimmy was like, you know what? You know what, Juice, I'm gonna join your side and I'm gonna go and I'm gonna cut those gods down because he wants to. I don't know why. He's like, if the day that I was saved from that atomic bomb, if it was an act of God, then he must be one of the meanest entities in the cosmos. So he's like, I'm gonna join your side, Juzo, to cut those gods down. Then he's like, the Baal is using parasite to control people, but if that parasite gets control of someone even scarier, and behind him you see Dana. Please tell me that Dana was not possessed by one of those parasites. She's too much of a badass to get control like that. Come on, no. Let me turn the page. Oh man, she just stabbed Juzo and Jinbei, and it just ended there. It's been a long time since we've seen the battle of Genguru, Kumaru, Santa, and Karen going against Set. Uh, Now, yeah, we're back at this battle, and everybody's going against him, delivering their best attacks. Seth is really, dodging and blocking all of these attacks. He has those lightsabers around him. Uh, Look, it's incredible. Like, wow. Like seriously, the drawings are really well made. The choreography are awesome. Just at the first panel that I'm seeing, it's really incredible. Okay, Genguru just got sliced in half. Sandra got speared by lightsabers. Uh, Kurumaru just sliced Set's head off, but something ain't right. Merely severing my head will not end our battle, Kumaru-kun. When immortal fight each other, they must inevitably resort to dirty tricks. You must either send your opponent too far out of the field to fight, or seal them. That is the most basic principle of immortal warfare, which is quite true. Yeah, so his head got reattached instantly, and he gave one hell of a powerful kick to Karen, who is being sent God knows where. Kumar got sliced in half. God damn, this guy is wow. Oh, Karen is sorry, not Karen. Kiri is back. Like Seth was about to blast Santa off the map, and Kiri saved them in the nick of time. Oh my god! Like woo. Okay, Kiri with a time manipulating, well, not time freezing ability. But oh, you're right. She needs Tota for that. Oh fuck. Well, you know what? I'm not gonna discredit Kiri. I'm sure that she can bring something to the battle. So let me see. To be honest, I just wish that Yuki Ode would stop with the fan service towards panties because like, let's face it, the girl like Kiri looks like 9 years old. Like, do you really need to see this? Like the series is popular as it is. Like it has its fans, so it's not gonna go down if you just block those type of details. I know that back in the Nijima series, it was a full blown panties and bras fan service. I get it. This is a thing, but to be honest, why? I know in my manga there's not gonna be that kind of fan service. That's for sure. Wow. Okay. Kitty just arrived into the battle and she gives some insight to the guys, and she's like, "There's four of you. There's one guy." And Santa was like, "Well, the guy's a monster. He moves at light speed." And she's like, "Exactly. He's a monster. Forget all that light stuff. He's a spirit, a demon, a monster. Kumaru, what is your job?" And this is where Kumaru clicks to slay demons. Of course, it seems, and Gengo is like, it seems we were all a little overwhelmed after we saw Juzo's fight. The most basic principle of immortal warfare is to knock your opponent, sorry, that was my cell phone, to knock your opponent off the battlefield or to seal them away. So, considering that Seth is spirit based, he can be sealed, I suppose. Seriously, look, the way that I'm seeing Kiri, she is really motivated. So I'm just gonna see what she's gonna do next. Wow, the guy shot a light laser at Kiri, and Kiri dodged it. Wow, okay, Kiri is badass right now. She's shooting Sagitta Magica 53 fire arrows. She's shooting at him. Of course, that's nothing to set, but the fact that Kiri dodged a a light laser from Sept, that is something. And she keep on dodging them, like all of them. Like, how can she do that? I need to know. Wow. Okay. Wow. That is oh wow. Okay. Wow. Kiri is the MVP of this chapter probably. Okay. She has this little flame in her hand called the short retry. It's called short retry action, and it's like the form. It's in the form of a little flame, and it is said, and I quote, "As long as I hold this fling in my hand. I can go back to right before I was killed and try again as many times as I want. Kirie Sakurami's second stage skill. So basically, while she's dodging all of those lasers, she probably must have been killed so many several times. But since she can start over as much as she wants, then obviously she can dodge, she can escape uh, sets of lasers as much as she wants. So that's like the ultimate cheat code for Infinity Lives. So it's amazing. And against the kind of characters that Yukio are facing, this is a given. Like this is the cheat code that they really need. Okay, now Kiri just jumped over his head and set as a first had a first encounter against Kirie's panties. Yeah. Again, that kind of fan service is really not necessary. Then she follows with a magical burst and goes with a dropping leg lock called Sakurame Frankensteiner. Like, whoa, and I feel like like Seth really felt it. Okay, he got up, but Gegoro just sliced his head off. Oh my god! Look, seriously, I'm gonna keep reading because this is really epic. Okay, wow! I just read the chapter until its end, and wow. Okay, first of all, the way they sealed Seth was just brilliantly executed. Um, like they really combined their individual skills to really pin him down. Gengdo sliced off his head off. Uh, Karen really pushed the cut off head towards a far away. Santa paralyzed him. Um, then Karen evoked a divine spell to annihilate him, and Seth had to switch from corporal to light form, and going against the other side, Kumaru used a spell to seal off his light form, and he cut through Seth, then sealed him. That was just brilliantly executed. It was amazing. But now he's like, not prepared for the next battle. Bahal Sama will come for you. I suggest you hide this mirror you've sealed me in. If I am freed, I have no choice but to join Baal Sama again. So he was, back to his senses, but now the mirror has shattered. Man, Dana is okay. It's official. Dana has really joined Bahal Sama's side, and just at the end of the chapter, guess who decides to show up? Tota. Okay, and by the way, may I note that Dana was next to a pure blood next to her. I think her name was Yokel. It is her name, that was just an insult. But anyways, Tota is like in his transformation form. It's like a full armor. Seriously, I hope Dana is safe because Dana is probably one of the person that can actually stand against Ialda. It is obvious Ialda went for Dana because she knew that she was a threat, and that pure blood that was next to her. Seriously, she looked sinister as fuck. And when I saw her, I had the Sephiroth team in my head. Great chapter. What can I say? It was amazing. Great battle. Still more to come. Seriously, I hope this series will go back to being weekly because one chapter per month, even though it's 40 pages or something, it's not enough. So anyways, tell me your thoughts about this chapter, comment, rate, subscribe, share this video, much appreciated, and I'll catch you guys later. So in the meantime, please do me a favor, for your homeboy, take care of yourselves. See ya!